Hey there, welcome to the locker room. Coach Arias here. Today's message is balance. Man, this is a thing thrown around all the time. Balance. And I want to talk about my personal opinion on what I have learned to be true about balance. So there's a lot of things that we got to balance. We got to balance our relationship with the Lord. If you have a relationship with the Lord, you have to balance your wife and children, and being a dad or being a wife, being a spouse, being a husband. You have to balance your exercise, fitness, taking care of yourself. You have to balance all these things in life. And the best thing that I've learned to do is schedule it. I think too often times people look at balance like a teeter-totter. Like we need 150 pounds over here and 150 pounds over here in order to have it balanced. I can't put 40 hours in to work and 40 hours into exercise. If I'm exercising 40 hours and that's not my profession, I'm overdoing it. So balance doesn't mean the same amount of time. Balance means that we have to get these things in our schedule so we feel mentally, physically, and spiritually healthy and okay. What I can tell you is at work, there's no way you're going to be great working 40 hours a week. My personal opinion, and a lot of the people that have mentored me, there's no way. If everybody else is working 40 hours and you work 40, how are you going to be above average? How are you going to be great? How can you have to invest more time in order to be great? So how can you not balance those things? It's not like you can't be a good dad or a good husband or good things. What I have learned is you got to schedule it. There's plenty of time to get all these things done. Plenty of time to work your tail off for the good of others, for the good of other people in your family, people you're responsible for, to give to charity. All different types of things that you can do when you work hard, but you can't neglect the other areas. And people make excuses as to why they can't get the other areas done because they're working. No. We got to work up. We got to wake up a little bit earlier. So we can get the mind done in the morning. You can get the spirit done in the morning. You can get the body done in the morning and create all this balance. What I've learned and that has helped me personally, I'm not the Messiah. I don't think I'm a know-it-all. I don't even got a PhD in anything besides I used to be poor, hungry, and desperate. That's the only thing I ever got my PhD in. But through my experience in scheduling things, I've learned how to balance. And at this point, I'm balancing a youth program. I'm balancing being a good husband to my awesome wife. I'm balancing being a dad. I'm balancing being a son. I'm balancing being a leader, a mentor, all these things. And I feel like we're getting it all accomplished at a very high level because it's scheduled and it's prioritized. When are you going to church? What time? When? With who? When are you going to spend time with your kids and your wife? When? What time? Where's it going to be? What are you going to do? You have to schedule it in a calendar, and then the key thing is having discipline to execute it. Discipline to go to bed, discipline to wake up, discipline to stick to that calendar and that schedule, because what I have learned about balance is it's like riding a bike. 2 wheels. How do you balance yourself on a bike? Keep that sucker in motion. When you keep pedaling, that bike seems to be able to stay in motion. You stop pedaling, you start falling off. So today's message is balance. And when you focus on doing these things and scheduling it, I think we got a good shot at being on our way to living our very best life. Thanks for joining me today and this week in the locker room. Looking forward to seeing you all next week.